All right, welcome everyone to the Real Pumpkin J after party. Of course, with us so far, we have the guest of honor. Jay is with us. We also have Away is with us. We have student Dr. Ben with us. We've got Falconis with us. We've got the Bolt Man himself, Mr. Boltorian, is with us, and of course, my brother from the other coast, Mr. Canadian Ollyman. The lovely Stephanie Helms is also with us, and somewhere in there is my producer and co-host, Mr. Mikey Famine, is also with us. Of course, he was late today.
I fell asleep on the couch. I blame Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut.
Goddamn carbs, making us all sleepy.
So many carbs tonight. Well, I probably would have woke up, but I was watching YouTube on my phone. And then I just kind of like laid on the couch, and then like propped up the phone on like a blanket. And I knew my battery wasn't great, and I fell asleep anyway, and my phone died. And then my wife comes downstairs. She's like, "No Neil show today?" And I was like, "No, it's at 7." She's like, "It's 7:15." I was like, "Oh, fuck." Well, nothing for it then. Might as well go take my lumps and get this over with. Where did he get this picture? Where did
his tail swung?
Why?
Oh no! I bet that's tons of mice.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
It's gotta be
this smoldering.
No wonder you divorced her.
Heal up, buddy.
I love how everybody is slowly figuring out who the hell she is now. Just saying.
Who, Teal Swan?
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't really know much about her.
She's basically evil. She's evil.
What makes her evil?
We'll leave it at that because we don't need to trigger anybody as to the shit that she said.
She's a woo peddler, advocate of pseudoscience, anti-vaxxer, convinces other people. She has a huge following on the internet, convinces them not to listen to the scientific consensus and all that. So
really,
well, she isn't to them as a commie.
And she also has some very interesting ideas about abuse and trauma and how we choose to and how we apparently choose to experience it before we are born.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah,
I wish I was.
Ow.
Yeah.
There's worse, but I don't want to talk about it publicly. It's that bad.
Yeah, she's bad news.
Good thing I broke up with her.
You and the other 4 people she's married?
Well, I'm just saying, Neil might be her origin story, right? Like she's like the Joker.
Man, don't insult Neil like that.
No, Neil broke up with her, and he like something snapped in there, and she's never been the same since. Neil
I have to be the anti-Neil.
Yeah, she was so devastated without having Neil in her life anymore. She's turned to this life of woo and bullshittery that she can't stop riding the bullshit dragon, you know.
Yep, there we go.
Is that a sex toy?
How do people actually get that bent? I really don't understand. How do people actually get that bent? That's just bad.
Because some people like having a traumatic story because it helps them pander to people better. I mean, part of her origin story involves being in a satanic Mormon cult.
Stool wants to learn about the little baby Jesus.
They came here to learn about the little baby Jesus.
We only know how to make the little baby Jesus cry. That's pretty much
it.
I would think the little baby Jesus would cry the way most babies do.
No, it's with like an omnipotent voice, just whoa.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
I mean, Jay and Owen are gonna experience Jesus H.
Oh God.
We're gonna find out in D&D.
Yeah. Check your
my D&D character is Jesus H.
Oh my God.
And he's chaotic evil and he's a rogue.
He's a rogue.
Are you sure you should be disclosing that with us or with me around, considering I'm in his campaign?
It's not.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's Joel's character.
It's not a spoiler.
Yeah,
it's my character.
That's fine.
real quick, guys. Before she leaves, does anybody have any questions for Neil's Crazy Ex? Is there anything that you wanted to know about Neil from Neil's Crazy Ex? Now that we
did you send him Starwort? Are you responsible for Starwort?
Is the hair attached to the bandana or is it real?
Are there any Are there any distinguishing characteristics about Neil?
Oh no!
Where is Neil
describing Neil according to Teal Swan. And I know some really horrible shit about Teal, so I know where this is going.
Oh dear.
I have one complaint about, and this isn't about Neil directly, but it's something related to Neil. My one complaint is the fact that Secular fucking Rarity got to be on Nonprofits with you, and I didn't get to be on that episode. And I'm just waiting for my turn to be on Nonprofits with Neil. Like I've told them that like I want to be on an episode with Neil, and they go put Secular Rarity on that episode with Neil. Like
quit your fucking whining, Jesus Christ!
It's like, hey, I have an idea. Can we do this for my birthday party? And like, that's a great idea. Do it for Neil's birthday party. Hey, what?
No, I want to be on the show with Neil and SR and I already have a thing going where we get jokingly jealous about who the other person got to do a show with. But you know, I want to be on. I want to be on with Neil. That's
well. If it makes you feel better, Ben, at least you don't turn into a werewolf during a full moon.
And this is true. I did make Secular Rarity a werewolf in my Sims game. So you're welcome. Right. You're welcome.
He is now Secular Rarity.
Does Neil's colon have a bandana? Is the question from Stool in the chat.
What? What?
Does Neil's colon have a bandana?
Does your colon have a bandana?
Does my colon have a bandana?
No, it has. No. It has a tourniquet.
I love the specificity of in the afternoon. Like it's not just like when the mood takes us. It's specifically in the afternoon.
Only afternoon.
Neil's only ready to go in the afternoon.
Afternoon delight.
It's like there's a window and you got to hit it.
Afternoon delight.
Afternoon delight.
I don't know how many times I listened to that.
This has gone off the rails.
I don't know how many times I've listened to that song because of that stupid movie.
Stephanie, when doesn't it go off the rails?
Wait, there's rails?
What rails?
When were we gonna be told about these rails?
You know what we really need is those bumpers that they put along the edge of the bowling lane for the little kids to keep us in the straight lane.
Those are for little kids.
I know we need those though. Yes, they're for little kids, Mikey. They're not.
No, because the way we score it, you get to double your points. Like if you get it off,
if you hit the bumper first,
3 bumpers is triple points. 4 bumpers, quadruple points. So it becomes a real test of skill, you know.
Jay,
I just like the fact that I apparently have Star Wars sheets.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know what's so great about keeping it straight, Ollie.
What?
Jay?
Never mind.
Yeah.
Jay, you okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get into that.
Oh, on your laptop?
You know, on here so that I can.
Oh, okay.
I have a question for our guest, Jay.
Please go ahead.
How did you get the name Real Pumpkin Jay? What's the story behind that?
It's a good one.
Okay.
The weed speaks.
There was this preacher named Tommy McMurtry, and he got into a feud with Jimmy Snow. Mm-hmm. He went ahead and he said that gay individuals are the biggest fruit out there, and that's why they're pumpkins, which is wrong because it's jackfruit. But that's an old trope of calling gay men fruity and fruit. So, yeah, Jimmy took that on and called himself Mr. Pumpkin. And then it basically went like a wave through the community, and I became Pumpkin J, and everybody else added pumpkins to their stuff, and I just kept it.
I think
So
that was actually a major thrust for Jimmy's channel at the time, because he made such a big deal out of it that it was just hysterically funny.
And then Thomas Westbrook bought the pumpkin suit and did a dance out in front of where
everybody added to it. And then there was this video that everybody participated in, saying that I'm not saying that Tommy McMurtry is sexually attracted to pumpkins. I'm just saying we don't know.
I did one of those.
That whole thing.
You know, it's all.
It was the whole deal.
It's all in the seed. You know, do you carve out the eyes and bring the seed out through the eyes? I mean, whatever.
It's funny because I went to Denver Pride in 2019 or something, like before med school, and Jimmy Snow was there in his pumpkin shirt. I was like, I recognize that pumpkin anywhere.
You know what's funny? When that pumpkin thing got going, you guys know I Am Atheist Girl? Have you ever heard of her? Yeah. She blocked me because I had a pumpkin in my name thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh my fucking word.
Why?
Right.
Yeah, I don't think she understood what it was about.
Yeah.
And never gave anyone a chance to explain what it was about. She just, this is, I've seen it everywhere. It's stupid. I'm blocking you. So you clearly don't know what it's about. I can explain it to you. And by the time I said I can explain it to you, I was blocked. It's like, okay.
Well, I will just share this. I'm doing the pumpkin leggings right now. It's got the orange and the black top. I'm
warming up.
I'm embracing October.
Nice.
Right now.
Yay.
I got my Naruto jacket. That's orange and black. I can put that on.
Oh, my daughter is going as Naruto.
Oh yeah,
it's Halloween.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
and
awesome.
she just did a Naruto costume for a costume party that she was invited to for a birthday for a friend. And she looks so fabulous.
You all should come to my Halloween party on the YouTube / Twitch. Ooh, Neil.
Nice.
Ooh,
that's my daughter here.
What's going on there?
That's great.
Believe it.
Yep. Oh, she'll tell you that.
I'm liking it.
Actually, you should probably try to get her to do it non-databeo. That's the Japanese version.
He does that too.
Perfect. We got all our bases covered.
You all should come to my Halloween party on Halloween that I'm gonna do.
Hot. I can't wear this. It's too fucking warm.
I don't have my costume here.
I'll be there. Don't worry.
My Halloween costume. I'm trying to get people to dress up like other people in the community, and then we have to guess who you're dressed up as. And I've got my costume, and I'm excited about it.
I've got mine set up too.
Well, you got to dress up like somebody else in the community. You got to pick another YouTuber, streamer.
I mean,
in the atheist community.
Where'd you get that? Amazon?
I would dress up like Neil, but my hair's not quite long enough yet.
You got to get a wig.
Yeah.
Get a wig, yeah.
Just don't anybody dress up like Destiny.
See, I've got my costume already. Always got her idea ready to go. So bring your fun costumes.
I wouldn't wear the costume I wore last year, but somebody ate it. 0. He tore it to pieces and pulled all the stuffing out.
I want to see somebody dress up like Ollie with weed and disc golf.
Good
and
luck.
a bacon peanut butter burger.
Nobody could possibly have enough wheat, though.
Nobody could pull that off.
I think that's true. I think that's absolutely true.
Take out a second mortgage.
Ben, now you're Paul Lind. You've got a huge responsibility on your shoulders.
You have Gandalf's pipe, Ollie?
I've had Gandalf's pipe forever, dude.
That's insane.
I'm not going as Ollie, but somebody could.
Love it.
Somebody could go as Ollie.
So.
And Paul Lind is the wrong generation for us. We're the Whoopi Goldberg generation.
Okay, fine.
What did LF leave?
Oh, fine. Okay, fine, Mikey. Bury me.
I don't know.
I mean, we were 9 people, and we have a maximum of 10, so they could both be in.
Truth.
Who?
He lost
LF
internet, he
and
says.
Blue Cat.
We lost internet.
Oh.
He's on his way back then.
I want to get the Akatsuki robe too. I have a T-shirt. I have an Akatsuki T-shirt.
Okay.
Next time you fly into O'Hare, Neil, I'll pick you up in the Akatsuki cloak, just shuffling around.
Okay, because I just ordered that Madara mask, by the way, so I'm gonna have that fucking thing. I like masks too. I collect quite a few. They're all buried.
I only have one.
Have you seen like the live action thing like the fans have made of like that?
No.
Like I'll post the link for you. It's crazy. It looks so good. It looks better than any movie I've ever seen. And these are just dudes that are just doing it. They're just doing it to have fun. I'm like, this is the best shit ever. So I kind of
Who's hammering on a keyboard right now?
Not it.
Might have been me.
Not
me.
I was replying to Blue Cat in the chat, who's been asking to get an invite to the stream yard.
Sure.
Right.
So, I didn't even notice. So
well, they didn't. They must not asked you in Twitter. Is what I just told them. You got to ask me in Twitter. So.
Oh, maybe I don't know.
They've just been asking in the general chat here.
I can check Twitter. Hang on one sec.
Yeah, nope. I don't have any.
I got nothing.
Got nothing. Oh, he's not even done.
Oh, thanks, Randolph.
Doesn't use Twitter. Is there another way?
Yep, Facebook.
The only way is all the way. It's a Slipknot reference.
There's this way, and there's that way.
There's Electric Avenue. We gonna rock down to
Electric Avenue.
Atuk is the best ever. Bolt. Bolt Hub.
I have my back it in bitch hat somewhere, but I don't know where I put it.
Back it in bitch. You actually have one?
I have a back it in. It's on Bolt's merch store. We have hats.
Oh,
back it in bitch.
Brill.
Nice.
Yeah.
Brill.
Yeah, this is my pom porn beanie.
This is the whole. This is the whole truck sim thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Back it in bitch thing is the truck sim. Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
The Bolt Hub is just my channel. If you subscribe to my channel, you're subscribing to Bolt Hub Premium.
I think I did subscribe to your channel.
There's a Discord in the description of the original video.
I think
I'll throw a Discord link up here just in a second.
What, Discord? Okay, then send Blue Cat a link then, Ollie.
I got to become friends with them or something.
Oh wait, are you carrying a sandwich holster?
I am not.
What?
Not you.
Not to my knowledge.
What?
I don't know what.
Stool was asking, are you wearing a shoulder holster or is it a little satchel containing her sandwiches?
Apparently.
And Bolt said it's a sandwich bandolier, and then Stool said, I now need a sandwich holster.
I'm dead. I'm dead right now.
Oh, it's a quick draw McClubhouse.
What the fuck?
Why am I not a member of your
Why did
Discord?
I not know Neil had a Discord?
Right? Why am I not a member?
I don't know.
Like, I didn't know this was a thing. Ollie just like...
It's not like anybody ever uses it, ever.
Well, we're gonna use it now.
Well, now we
The
are.
only reason I throw it out there is so that we can have a server in common and then become friends, so I can message them.
Yeah. Well, now we're
Neil doesn't
doing
know
this.
he has a Discord.
Oh, I knew. I just don't. I'm not a huge fan of Discord, so I don't really go in there. I go there once in a blue just to see what people have posted, and it's usually like one or two things every month. So you're welcome to go in there and hang out.
Oh,
and,
yeah, Blue, if you want to join that Discord, and then I can send you a private message from there with a link to the StreamYard.
I used to have people doing stuff in there, like listing the shows and who the guests were, and nobody does it anymore. So that's probably why nobody goes in there.
It's true.
And Mikey, we need to get you back into being able to go into the YouTube studio as well.
Yeah. Oh,
who'd we lose?
I don't know what happened.
They're back.
Jay's
Yeah.
back.
They're back.
Come.
It's the internets.
The internet's being buggery this evening.
Oh yeah, but
I don't know. Yeah,
mine's normally bad. So
mine's usually pretty good, but I got to tell you, the last episode of the nonprofits that I did, I was pretty fucking fucked up in that one. It was like I think it's using their rendezvous thing that screws up everything.
no idea.
Rendezvous is problematic, to say the least.
Rendezvous is a special layer of hell.
Very special case.
I guess I'm glad I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, it's what the ACA shows use, and it's terrible.
Yeah, it's a streaming platform.
It's just fucking awful.
You know,
it's quirky as hell, you know, and it's got little quirky things depending on the platform you're using it with, and it's just
that's
but hey,
yeah,
it's the best.
I think I need to get Carol the Atheist on the show here too.
I think you do.
Hey, LF.
Yeah,
Welcome back, LF.
But in terms of Rendezvous versus like vMix, like I'd rather use vMix.
Yeah, apparently vMix is much better.
Even though it's still like got a high learning curve,
and there's a shitty delay.
Yeah.
The only person I know that uses it is Owen or Telltale.
Is he?
Jimmy uses it. Uses vMix.
He did
I don't
switch
even
at
know
some
what it
point. I
is.
don't remember what he was before.
Well, it's like because there's StreamYard is great, but there's also a lot of things that you can't do just by using StreamYard, which is a pain in the butt. Like you don't have a lot of control over your audio, so like playing music or something isn't really a whole lot of an option. Like, so a lot of things are limited. So it's got the nice formatting, but you're limited to what they've formatted everything as. Like for layouts and stuff, you can't move your video around the screen and stuff. Like you don't really have any control of the scene, which is kind of annoying, but
that sucks. Honestly, I have no idea. It's all behind the scenes and I've never seen it. But yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. I mean, I've entertained upgrading to vMix. I use OBS, but I don't really see a need to.
I like OBS.
OBS is good, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wish like there's a way though to get like more people on screen through OBS.
I mean, there is the OBS Ninja thing.
How many can you get through with the Ninja add-on or whatever?
Video Ninja. Hang on, let me pull it up real quick.
You just have to use Skype and NDI settings.
Yeah, which is a pain in the butt. I mean, after going through that with Nat One Heroes, like, and knowing that you're the only person in our group that can do it, seems like the learning curve is steep.
The learning curve is literally copy paste the profile that I've already made. It's done.
Because we've had so many issues with Not One Heroes trying to get us to work it whenever you're not here.
It's almost as if I literally put it in a box and said, you can pick up this box and take it wherever you want, guys. Just plug the box in. Everyone's like, I'm eating the box and it's just not working. I don't know what's going on. I'm lighting it on fire. That's not working. It's all there. It's all there for y'all.
Burn it with fire.
Hold on here.
But yeah, the link that I'm probably going to experiment with at some point this weekend. I put it in our private chat. That's what I want to experiment with. See if that thing will get me StreamYard, something StreamYard-ish on OBS.
Red boob fart.
What?
Okay.
So that's the funny name.
This looks pretty cool.
Lauren Boebert. Lauren boob fart.
Lauren Boebert's genital warts.
What the fuck?
It's Farron. Just go look. It's Farron.
Yeah, I see it now.
I need to say anything further?
I mean, it's Farron. It's Farron. I don't. Yeah.
So far, Farron's the only one who's gotten me a birthday present off my Amazon wish list.
But when's your birthday?
October 20th.
Yeah.
I'll get you a birthday present.
Yeah. My birthday gift to you, Neil, is putting whatever money I have towards replacing the damage from the storm, because that's what I got for my birthday last week, buddy.
That's
I know what I'm
that's
getting
true.
for my
You did.
birthday.
It's so obvious.
I'm gonna
know,
send you
my
another
birthday-
Star Wart.
It's not on my wish list though.
Well, I will find a
I
way
have
to get
no
it to
idea
you.
where to find that stuff. So apparently Facebook sells it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to like the sketchiest place and get something that's completely like counterfeit Lego. Send it
Oh my
to you.
goodness. Legos, yay!
My
Lego's
birthday is, hold on, less than 2 weeks after yours, Neil.
awesome. Oh yeah, awesome.
Nice.
You lost.
I already know what I'm getting.
Yeah, there's the Star Wart right there. Star Wart. There you go,
Awesome.
folks.
I got something much better. I'm getting a long
Oh, me
shaky
too.
thing.
Oh, the shake weight.
No.
Paul's here. Hi, Paul.
Oh man.
Paul.
Oh, actually, I need to
Who invited Paul?
I love that guy.
Paul was here in the show too. I mean, like in the comments.
Oh yeah, he was
And
there.
who invited Paul?
My fire was being stupid, guys. The guy was here today to clean the wood pellet stove, and he turned it on to test it, and he cranked everything up to the max. So that's why the flame's been so high. I just realized here, I'm looking at the temperature, saying the temperature's climbing awful fast. Went and looked at the settings. It's set to go up to like 105 degrees Fahrenheit with the pellet feed on maximum. So no wonder it's been going crazier. For
Good night,
the
sweet.
turned it on. Yeah, good night, sweet.
Yeah,
Oh,
good
good
night,
night.
Swede.
Bye, Swede. And
It's
Neil,
good.
for your birthday, can I? Because there's still something that we have to do on a stream at the same time at some point, and that is we were gonna eat bugs together.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We need to eat bugs
I've got
together,
some-
Neil.
That sounds
I've
like a
got
good.
some worms in the car, some larvae. I mean, like edible.
Yeah. We're gonna get some bugs, and Neil and I were gonna eat them. I've eaten bugs on the stream before, but Neil needs to
I've
eat
got
the
them.
bugs
I
too.
can do it right now. I just have to get them.
I don't have any with me though.
That sounds like a good medical myths plot.
Like bugs are great. Like people are so opposed to eating land bugs, yet we eat water bugs all the time.
Mm-hmm. And we
And-
The
eat
only
products
thing that I
derived
don't
from
like
bugs
about-
as well.
Yeah, we do. Shellac, red food coloring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's like if we are going to try to feed people that don't currently have food, like it's a great way to feed people. So
I recall correctly, termites in particular are a great source of protein.
Antur raises a good point here.
I've eaten bugs on when Bree's been on before. I'm pretty sure. We'll do a bug party. We'll all do it for Neil's birthday. Everyone eat bugs for Neil's birthay.
No, absolutely not.
Someone could make a beef substitute that tastes, that was made out of bugs.
They make like cricket flour and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
That doesn't taste like crickets.
The only thing that I don't like about eating bugs is the little. So I have no problem eating anything larvae, wormish, but if it has anything like thin legs that tickle, that's just like no.
Then you can eat the flour.
It down, no
comes
problem.
from them.
Jay, it's really interesting where you draw the line.
What? I also don't like hair in my mouth.
That's fair. It's fair.
Who does?
To each their own.
I'm not eating bugs. You have to wait.
Bugs are fine as long as they don't have a lot of little legs that tickle.
I want to eat this with Neil.
You can eat gummy worms. How's that?
There we go.
Well,
I want to save the bugs. I want to save the bugs for the animals. They should eat the bugs.
THC gummy worms, right? That's.
But we are animals, Mikey.
I eat lobsters.
Non-domesticated ones.
Lobsters.
I'm a primate.
But you're domesticated.
I am a domesticated primate. Yeah.
Yeah. So the non-domesticated.
We can still eat bugs.
Allegedly
domesticated primate.
Yeah. Allegedly.
I've met him. He's pretty good.
You got a computer. You got a schedule.
He's at least housebroken.
Yeah. You got keys. I don't see no damn apes running around with keys to shit. No, because they don't have no fucking responsibilities. They're lazy as shit. Running around.
I'm an ape though.
Swinging around, just chilling.
So
eating all the
are
termites
apes with keys.
Right. That's what separates us from the beasts. Keys.
We have keys.
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 That's it. That's it.
Which is why the most impressive person to every little kid is like a janitor who has like that fucking key ring that's almost like a baseball. There's so many fucking keys on it. You just look at that guy and you're like, wow.
Oh, and they got the belt clip where they pull it out on a cord too.
Oh yeah.
And it goes. Zip. I'm surprised they don't put their own hips out when that thing returns.
Well, that's why they always have to retire, Neil. They don't last that long on the field. I mean, 3-4
That's
years
true.
of holding those keys on that hip, the hip dysplasia.
A guy like that can really open doors for you.
Well, it depends on the size.
Oh, God.
It depends on the size of the janitor, you know.
I'm in the union, motherfuckers. Like, deal
That
with
joke
it.
really cleaned up, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, there it is.
Are we talking about the size of the janitor height-wise or length-wise?
No, you can't sleep with the janitor. He's working. We're just talking about his sleep.
I put that.
Oh.
I'll call you later.
That's just true too. Dave made a good point. Sounds like a suit of armor walking down the hallway behind.
Oh my God! Yes.
What are the Knights of the Round Table?
At my last job, I was carrying so many keys you could hear me a mile off. I had 6 med cards, and I was the only one with keys. So I was like up and down, and I always had my keys clipped to my pants and in my pockets, but they would still go chink, 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 chink.
Someone needs to make a horror game with just someone's keys jingling, and you're trying to get away from them.
No.
Make a Are you Afraid of the Dark like horror game, and Zeke the Plumber can do the bad guy come after you.
Oh, I remember that. I love that show. Wait, Zeke the Plumber was actually from the that other show.
Salute Your Shorts.
Salute Your Shorts. Yeah.
Was it?
That was actually one of my favorite.
What the hell is that?
It was really
It's
bad
the
90s
like-
Nickelodeon.
Yeah, late 80s, early 90s.
Bunch of grown-ups pretending to be kids, essentially.
Right. 5 o'clock shadow. Oh my God, that test in chemistry was so hard. I'm like, man, that's kinda old.
How you doing, fellow kids?
Hello,
Oh,
fellow kids.
no, I've seen that one.
The theme slaps, though, I'll tell you that. It's just, it's
Oh, yeah.
it's nostalgic.
Oh yeah, I remember singing. I remember in being in Ice Crown Citadel playing World of Warcraft, and we all started singing the Camp Anawana song in general chat, and every other people who was in raiding was just singing along with us as we were raiding the thing. And this was all the way back in like 2009. That was a good memory.
Yeah. Dumb kid just watching it whenever it was on, and it was just like one of those things.
Now, the only Nickelodeon stuff I ever watched back then was Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, that was one of my sister's things.
Ren and Stimpy.
I loved it back in the day, but it's too gross for me now. So.
Yeah, my mom said it was too gross. Don't watch that show anymore. I was like, okay.
What, you mean like the nose goblins?
Was it,
Don't
Rocko's
push
Modern
the red
Life.
button.
Oh, I love that one.
The electric fence.
B-52 did the theme for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Second season and on, I believe. Rocko's Modern Life, I mean.
Yeah. I love Rocko's Modern Life.
That was the one I liked better than the Fair.
You can usually find a really good compilation of all of the adult jokes in Rocko. It's some raunchy shit going on in Rocko.
Oh yes.
And they did a really good job hiding it so that kids wouldn't get it either.
I had no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, an adult don't understand it, but back then
See, that's a level of cartoon that you should be striving for. A cartoon that can entertain both kids and grown-ups.
Yeah. Most of them do.
Yeah, but we live in the United States
without relying on nostalgia.
We live in the US where the grown-ups will go, oh, this is so wrong. We cannot do that. It was like the kids are not going to get it.
Right.
Dude, if your child understands what that is all about, that's a you problem.
Yeah, your kid shouldn't
kids
be
are learning things every day. No. They can pick this shit up on the internet. It's like you can't get them away from it. It's like at least just teach them the stuff and go through it rather than hide them from it.
Agreed.
Well, it's just like something interesting with the way the US treats things like alcohol compared to the way Europe treats alcohol. Like, if you just treat it like this is a beverage that you have on occasion, and like anything else, you don't overuse it, and it's okay once in a while. It's like you take the curiosity away from it. Like, yeah, it's just a thing, and then you don't feel the need to go abuse it when you're a kid.
Yeah. And in Germany, beer and wine, not wine coolers though, are legal when you're 16. So you're going to start with something that has fairly low alcohol content and doesn't taste like you want to drink more. So you actually understand what it feels like when you need to stop drinking. And by the time that you hit 18, most of them, not all, but most of them are capable of actually
self-governing.
Yeah, that was what I was trying to say.
Yeah, and if you start introducing it like in the family, like, and it's done in a healthy way, then, you know, if they're gonna partake in something, you at least have safeguards in place of, you know, how to be safe. Like, you're not out driving, you're with your family, something like that. Yeah. So
I was allowed to drink when I was 16, but I wasn't allowed to drive until I was 18. So I didn't even have that problem. By the time that I hit 18, alcohol was not that special anymore.
Yeah, if it's not that special, like, you're taking away a big part of the problem for kids, at least.
No, that's not true, Ben. There's no way that 18-year-olds, as soon as they get away from their parents when they go to college the first year, don't end up in the ER with alcohol poisoning.
Oh, they still do.
They still might, but I think less of them would, because enough of them that have had it just like in their house or like have been exposed to it.
I was being sarcastic.
Okay.
Yeah. Because as soon as they get anywhere away from the house, they're like, give me all the liquor you can find. I will drink all. But in Europe, it's not even. It's like, why the hell would you do that? You're gonna feel like shit in the morning, dumbass.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. They're just like, I don't care about tomorrow. YOLO.
Yeah.
I have an older brother, so I kind of got into it a little harder. we were doing the crazy things as teenagers. So we were, my brother's best friend had a Fiat Panda, which is about the size of a Fiat 500 in the US. Fiat Panda, and we packed 7 of us into that thing. And we had already started drinking. So we were, the only one who wasn't drunk was the driver. And then he played a song that translates to "It's a good day to die."
Oh no!
Okay.
No!
Y'all let depressed Lenny drive. That was a mistake.
But 7 people in a Fiat Panda that does not even have a third seat in the back.
No, that's what the trunk.
Oh boy, 2-seater.
On there.
Man.
It has 2 in the back and 2 in the front, but there's not enough room for a third person to sit there. Technically,
I was playing a D&D campaign with some friends in Colorado, and one of my friends who's playing with us, he has, at the time, like, his oldest daughter was about to start college soon, and we're playing this homebrew campaign in the 9 Hells, where the setting was. And so I had this thing of that kind of involved us doing like shots of Fireball because it was kind of fun for the campaign. And so he took some and he's like, "Hey, child, like, come, want to try some?" And she's like, "Yeah, sure." And she's like, "This is disgusting," and then walked away. It's like the exposure, like, probably not something she's gonna want to do again so soon because it tastes nasty.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Yeah, no, I mean, you could try it if you want."
Yeah.
But it takes away the mystery a little bit.
I tried that with my daughter. Now she's now I have to buy decaf because she's into coffee and beer. I'm like, child.
Oh my goodness. They're rebooting Ren and Stimpy.
Oh
What?
yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I won't be nearly as good because they won't go nearly as far like they did. You know what I'm saying? It'll be tame compared to what it used to be.
They're promising that it's going to be just as dark and twisted.
So,
as long as it doesn't have John K attached.
Adult Swim.
So Ali, I don't know that Ren and Stimpy is like gross compared to like Family Guy or like Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty side by side.
I'm sorry, it's a lot worse than Family Guy.
Or Beavis.
Like Rick and Morty.
Like the super close-ups whenever somebody had like a pimple or rotting tooth, and they close up really close, and you see the hairs and shit.
And the rotten Band-Aid in the background. And
they make it gross on purpose.
Well, John Crickfalusi, the guy that created Ren and Stimpy, first of all, he's Canadian. He's still a blogger too. They want to get him involved with the reboot, obviously, because it's his product, really. The problem is one of the problems I used to have in Nickelodeon, because it was one of the first 3 Nicktoons that they ever had, along with Rugrats and Doug. It was Ren and Stimpy, and Crick Faluti or Faluki or whatever the fuck is Falusi. One of his issues was getting episodes complete on time, and then he'd make episodes that you never saw because they never aired them because they were that out there.
He also had a bit of a thing for a little too much of an attachment to his young female fans, which I think is questionable at best to get him involved again.
Creepy.
Yeah. Stay 20,000 feet away from children.
See, I never heard about that. That's something new to me.
I know about it. That's why I don't really like him.
It doesn't come up anywhere in anything about the controversies and stuff like that, so that's why I didn't know about it.
Yeah, I had no idea either.
So I know there have been a couple of YouTubers who have actually covered the controversy with him, and it's pretty gross. It has been something that's been going on for a while. I guess it's just been more coming out in more recent years.
Itchy and Scratchy was a background cartoon of The Simpsons.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It was part of Krusty's show.
I was just writing that.
Oh yeah. He said, oh yeah, look at that. In 2018, apparently he had multiple sexually abusive relationships with underage girls over the course of his career, and they were young women that were aspiring animators who idolized him too. So he took advantage of them.
Yeah, that's a.
Wow.
I was just trying to be more.
Oh, incredibly.
It's not giving me R. Kelly vibe.
Oh yeah, it's definitely in that avenue. Yeah.
Fuck that.
This is why my child will never leave the house.
He was never charged with any of it. Never charged.
Nickelodeon has a ongoing problem with that. They hire people
Yes.
that are not good with children.
Dan Schneider.
Chris Savino was another one for a more recent show. I haven't watched that one, but I know he was on it and has some questionable stuff too. So there's probably
wow. She actually got into a relationship with one of them.
Yeah,
she was only 16 at the time.
Yeah, way underage. We shouldn't be getting involved.
That's
Randolph said hi to me, but I'm not going to write all those symbols.
Just say hi, Randolph.
Yeah, hi, Randolph.
If you just start typing it, rest a lot will fill in. You got to put an @ symbol in front of it.
I tried.
Oh, hi, Heathen Queen.
@RA, and it should pop up with his name right away.
It's not. I mean, it works in Twitch, but it doesn't work on YouTube.
Yeah,
at least not for me.
It should work on YouTube.
Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
It won't work on your phone.
Maybe I don't know.
No, it won't work on the phone. It works in.
I use a real computer. I'm sorry.
I'm on my MacBook with the stream.
This guy. Look at this guy.
I'm on
Don't
two
let him.
different-
Don't let him do that to you.
What
Don't let him do that to you. Put it back in his face. Don't let him do that. Don't let him get away with that. That was a real computer that he had like 6 months. He got like 6 weeks ago. It's still got the plastic on parts of it.
It does.
He was using 3 microwave baked potatoes and a fucking Game Boy Advance screen before that. So don't let him get you.
I've got a MacBook on my phone, so.
Mac.
And then there I've got a Mac, but that thing, my internet is so shitty I cannot update the Mac.
Damn. That sucks.
I'm working both.
I cannot download whatever I need to download. Which just good too.
I'm actually streaming this from an iMac, and I've got a PC on the side, so it's like, needs both operating systems.
I did not get my first MacBook until I started college. I had just sold a rifle and I got the MacBook to start college with, so that was quite worth it, honestly. When I met my husband, I actually had a laptop that I had partitioned so that I could Linux was my main partition, and the other side I think was 95, so that I could play black and white. That was basically
the Michael
a game
Jackson
where
song?
you.
Oh
No,
it's a game.
Peter Molyneux made it.
Yeah, you have like a hand or something like that, but you're the god, and you basically choose what they are doing.
Yeah,
you can
that
be a
was-
good god or a bad god. As long as you have people worship you, you're good.
Sounds like Warcraft, but different. And I don't mean World of.
And here I was
Every
thinking
time
of
you
Cult of
click
the
on a
Lamb.
present, every time you click on one of the grunts or peasants. Hello, what can I do for you?
Zug zug.
Hello. Zug zug.
Oh, somebody's seen
Abo.
Caveman. Doo-doo, caca, shit.
No,
Okay. I gotta go yacht racing tomorrow and win a bunch of races and whatnot. So I need to go to sleep and have and keep
Good
your
luck.
fingers crossed. I don't know. We'll see what we can do.
Go win.
Go kick
Yeah.
some
Win the
ass. Yeah.
things.
Yeah,
No,
best
we
of luck
don't
with that.
Go sink the other boats.
In boat racing, we don't kick ass, we kick rudder.
Yeah.
That's the
Go
way it
kick
is.
rudder.
Before you go.
Alright, go kick some rudder.
Damn.
No,
there
no.
we go.
Don't
Wait, Steph.
let that thing hit you.
Are you off the fasting so that you had a good meal? Have you already weighed in?
Yes.
Excellent.
Weighed in? Awesome.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Oh man, that
Make sure you bring.
was brutal. But
Make sure you bring extra cannonballs in case anybody tries to take the lead on you. You can sink the ship.
Well, I'm really looking forward to breakfast, which is why I need to check out right now.
All righty.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Steph.
Good night, Steph.
Hey, bye, Pumpkin J.
Bye, Steph.
Keep it happening.
Bye.
All right, she's gone. Let's talk about it.
No, she's not. And now we're the Brady Bunch. And both is Alice.
Yep. On Zoom, I actually call this the Brady grid.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's my term for it. It's the Brady grid.
Named after Tom Brady.
Of course.
Yeah, so it's the goat grid. Got it.
Except when like a couple people leave, then it's really
Neo.
then it gets really Tom Brady when it's a little deflated.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, Bolt, because it's deflated. Tom
Yep.
Brady.
Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got it.
Because he cheats. He cheats all the time. He always cheating. He always wins. He's always cheating.
Deflate gate.
I don't even know how people can handle those fucking footballs. Those things are like fucking Christmas turkeys. The biggest fucking ball I've ever fucking ridiculous. But
Football players have big hands, apparently.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're all fucking demigods running around out there.
They got that all. They got all that
you mean-
freaking. They got the gear too. I guess that must help as well.
Oh, them gloves.
Do you
Yeah.
mean like football players?
American
Or
football.
hand
NFL.
egg?
American football.
American football.
That stuff. Hand egg.
Yeah. Yeah, the stuff that's not really that great of a sport.
Yes.
That's not played with a ball or a foot. What?
Right.
You kick the ball.
We know.
The ball is kicked sometimes.
It's the sport of concussions, is what it is.
The sport of concussion. I always figured that was rugby.
I was just going to say, well,
Actually,
hold on. Rugby's a little bit rougher than
Football's
that.
worse.
Yeah.
But that's
Football's worse for head collisions.
It's like.
I
it's
would
like
much rather watch rugby.
It's like rugby. What's a tackle? We just pile on the people.
Yeah, but
I
there's
love
not
rugby.
nearly as much head collision. in
Yeah,
rugby.
Yeah, there's
Not
fewer
complaining.
head injuries in rugby.
That's the thing
I
because
was a
Okay.
crazy teenager. I was that kid that would run at other people and they would jump because I don't care.
it's everyone always, especially the international people and people across the pond in Australia, they swear rugby and Aussie rules football is the toughest
Yes.
sport. That's the manliest sport. Yeah, but these guys have full careers. Motherfuckers are lucky to make it past halftime in the NFL. I don't know what y'all are talking about. This game has real risks.
Yeah.
Have you seen Aussie rules football?
Yeah, and you see how no one is even bruised at the end of the game? That tells me something. They don't even wear equipment. That tells me something.
Yeah, Americans have to wear equipment and they're still beaten up afterwards. How does that happen?
Because they're actually trying to hurt each other.
Are you wearing enough cotton balls?
I'm just saying, even with pads and like motorcycle helmets, these guys are still getting knocked out senseless. So that tells me something. They could fall out of the back of a moving vehicle and be fine, but they just run into each other at such ferocity that they're all hurt. Sorry, Aussie football. I don't see that happening on your little field. Just dribbling a football, which is the craziest thing. I've ever
It's
seen.
because there's no head collisions.
Yeah,
Right? That's the biggest
Yeah,
difference.
they just jump really high.
and
And
they're
into
all a
each
bit
other.
smaller.
The chat
each
though.
other.
Put your hands all over me, Tom Brady.
Turkey.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Why is there not a porn by that name already?
I bet there is.
Oh God.
Go to the internet. I bet someone's made it.
Hashtag Rule
Yeah, no, I
34.
don't know if I want to look.
There we go. That's a fun one. Just go to Papa Hotel and then just type in Tom Brady and see what comes up.
Oh no.
I never go to Papa Hotel. Way too mild.
Yeah.
Balls to the walls.
I did say that earlier.
Deflated balls to the walls.
Deflategate is back. So
it's Deflategate 2, Electric Boogaloo.
You got Tom Brady's balls up against the wall, is what I heard.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Top video on Papa Hotel. Deflating Tom Brady's balls.
Gross.
That's probably not going to go for Papa Hotel. More like Motherless.
Fair enough.
That's a bit too graphic.
Oh God.
Another perfect joint rolled.
Nice.
Yeah, I gotta go tomorrow. So I've been wondering about like what do you buy, Ollie? Do you buy like popcorn or do you buy like the what's the like breakdown of the stuff you buy?
Well, if you're buying a popcorn, you'll get more. I'll be honest with you. If you're buying popcorn, you seem to actually get more weed for the weight, mainly because there's so much less stock material in the weed.
Okay.
All right. But if you want something that's easier to work with, it's way easier to just pull the little tiny buds off the big pieces of stock and just throw it in your grinder. So, to me, I'm not even looking at that anymore. I'm looking at pure THC content and picking the one that I feel is the highest for the amount of money I want to spend. That's what I'm picking. And I always go for an indica. So I don't care if it's popcorny bud or if it's big buds. The stuff I got this time is popcorny bud. It's all tiny little buds. The time before that, it was much bigger ones. So, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, that's kind of what I felt already. So that didn't really help me. I mean, I guess it did. It just reaffirmed what I already thought.
Yeah.
Because the popcorn is much cheaper, but it seems to be.
It is. You get way more bang for your buck with the popcorn because people seem to want to have the big nugs. So the popcorn bud is generally cheaper, and if you're getting an ounce, there's so much less stock in the popcorn bud.
Yeah.
Right, because there's not the big tree trunk pieces of stock in the big nugs, right? You don't get any of that. No, I don't smoke any of that. I pull all that shit out of there. I just smoke the pure.
Grind all that shit. Grind you all. Got to be some weed in there somewhere. Some THC in there somewhere.
Yep.
I didn't realize your other show's running at the same time, Mike.
Busy guy.
Mikey has another show running right now.
Yeah, Dig on America's live right now.
Oh,
Dig on America's. He's here. He's not over on that one, but. Yeah. Or are you doing background shit over there for them?
I've done some stuff in the background already, but.
Paul, you could come in here.
No.
I like you, Paul.
No. Paul needs to.
Mikey's the one that hates you, Paul, apparently.
Damn right,
it's not
Paul.
me.
You know why. And you know why. Yeah, Paulie.
What the fuck, Stool? A Stool showed up as this monkey this time.
Is that really is that really a question that we have to ask?
So there's
the answer is going to be some messed up thing.
There's a thing that started on my channel with Stool's monkey.
Oh
my god!
It's a euphemism, yes, yeah. And then so Stool's monkey became a thing, and then Paul showed up on the stream with a filter of him being a monkey. And then his screen name was like something about like being stuck in Stool's bumhole, and it was hilarious. There's the context behind Stool's monkey, but no, Paul is so funny with shit like that.
Sorry, I just saw the private chat. Sorry.
Yeah, Neil doesn't want to know what Davy Jones's locker is.
Well, now you're going to get the entire audience wondering what the hell we're talking about.
That's why it's funny. I know Neil well enough. And I said it, Neil doesn't want to know what Davy Jones's locker is.
It's good if you don't.
Yeah, right.
Now he wants to know. See, this is how it works.
This is probably...
Yeah, no, you don't have to know. You don't have to know. It's fine. You're totally okay not knowing.
It's better if you don't know.
My curiosity meter is about here. So, I don't care.
Yeah. Is that high?
No, that's low.
Is it high or bad? How low?
That's bad. It's okay. You know, like that.
Oh.
Okay, good. That is a good thing. We will leave it at that then.
I don't really. I've heard enough, and I just don't.
But that being said, we still want Paul.
Yes. Let us summon the
We
almighty
want Paul to hang out with us.
Paul, we like you. Come in.
Who's got the Ouija board to summon Paul? Who's got it?
I left that in the past.
Sorry, mine broke when I started calling on the spirits to curse Teal Swan. So,
well, how are we supposed to summon? Sorry, Paul. I guess we can't summon you because no one brought the Ouija board.
I'm burning the summoning incense, though.
There you go.
There you go.
I have incense. I have incense. But I only have Hindu incense. Does that count, or do I need special incense?
Oh, you got that
No, I don't. I have Hindu incense.
Yeah, that's what Nug Champa is.
Well, I have a bunch of different.
I will smoke peace pipe with you
types
guys.
of incense depending on the deity's temple it's supposed to be in. I only bought them because it smells like India, not because I believe in Hinduism, but because it's the same incense that they use on the street corners in India, and so that's why I got it, because it smells the same.
I love some of that stuff. It's great.
It smells good.
Yeah, totally does.
So that's why I bought it. I don't believe in spiritual bullshit, but it smells nice.
Especially the floral ones.
Yeah, I believe in my house smelling nice. That's what I believe in.
That sounds like a good idea. Where did I stick my incense?
Oh.
I'm gonna go light some now that we're here.
I cleaned up a little bit.
I didn't need for people to go, well, I have to light incense. I was just pointing out that I was burning some pot and it could summon people.
Well, it's in the air now, Ollie. So
now everybody wants some.
Well, I can't have Ollie smoking alone. Oh, I'll wait for Neil to get back. All right, so he can hear, but he's just away from his mic. All right, well, since me and Neil are both stepping away for 30 seconds, who's responsible? Oh, hey, you're in charge.
No.
Oh, no.
I'm in charge.
That is objectively the right decision, though.
Yeah, actually, you are the right choice.
Oh, I in
Yeah,
charge.
you are. You might
You're
not be the most
innocent.
innocent. You might not be the most innocent of us anymore, but
No.
you're definitely the most mature.
No, you're innocent.
This is the best incense ever.
Okay, I'll have to look into that one.
The best.
Oh,
There they are.
Oh, yeah. So good.
This is the one that I really, really love.
Yes, that's the. Yeah, me too.
Wait.
They have the
oh,
same
nice.
Right? Right?
Oh yeah, but
Best
I have
ever.
a bit of a different connection to this one. My father's
Handmade.
my father's first girlfriend was following this guy.
Oh, Satya?
Yeah.
Sai Baba?
Yeah.
That's
It is
the
so,
best incense. Well,
that
no,
is a. Oh, that's
That's-
not. It's. I thought
that's-
those were.
that's-
Yeah,
that's the best incense. Come on.
Technically,
that's a
not
lot.
incense.
That is a lot of nugs.
It's like catnip.
Yeah, but it doesn't get you all wired like catnip does.
No, it settles you right down.
I should know.
In the
Yeah,
couch.
exactly.
In the couch.
Guy in the couch.
Yeah.
Hi, Sadie.
I found these actually at the 5 and Below.
Ooh,
really?
So I bought
all
that they had.
I used to like patchouli incense too until this stuff, and then I was like, nope, this moved it out of first place.
Yeah, this is pretty much the only one that I like.
I wonder if I can use it. I wonder if I can use incense in my apartment.
Why wouldn't you be able to? It's the same as like putting a Glade plug-in, and it's the same thing, man.
Okay. Well, I mean, I live in a part of town where I could throw a rock in any direction, and there's a smoke shop within like 200 feet, so that shouldn't be a problem.
And as long as you don't have a furry cat that lights her tail on fire.
Yeah.
That sounds weirdly specific. Is that a story?
Yeah, I did have a mansion mix that accidentally had his tail lit on fire with a candle.
Oh shit.
Man. Rest in peace, dude. Rest in peace.
Jeez.
Had him till 17. He was a great cat.
I'm sure that was a memorable moment for everybody.
He didn't even notice he was burning.
Everyone's on the web right now trying to look up how to buy some Nug Champa.
Okay.
That's why it's so quiet in here now.
What I do?
How much?
I mean, these are high times in this after party. High times.
I was out of flour, so I had to go for the Keef.
Paul is slowly burning his house down.
Perfect.
Whatever works for you, right?
Me, it's Aquarius. So.
Yep. I think everybody does.
Yeah, it's rated. It wins like all the awards and stuff too when they're ranking that shit.
Here's the thing with this stuff. Okay, do you know anything about this guy Saibaba?
Yep, of course.
And the powder that comes out of his sleeve.
I'm sorry, the part of what?
The gray powder that he used to shake out of his sleeve.
Yes.
I think I need to know the story. I haven't.
That's what this smells like. And if I were to eat this, it probably would have tasted like too.
It would taste like that. Stu's like, stop smelling things and eat. Eat the incense? Like, what do you want us to do there, Stu?
0.
That was a couple of months that were kind of weird for me. That I totally forgot that in my story. My father's first girlfriend, chanting things in Sanskrit.
Oh, I have a book on Sanskrit that I got off Josh Bowen. How to learn Sanskrit, because it's pretty cool.
I just memorized a couple of things. That's all.
I feel like Sanskrit would be pretty easy for me as I speak Hindi as a second language.
But then again, was Latin easy for you?
Yes.
Okay, never mind. It would be.
Yeah, you kind of got to know some of that for medicine.
And law, but yeah.
Yeah, well, sure, but for sure.
I had to take Latin in school.
Chemistry, everything.
Yeah, Jay and I had to talk. I studied. I had to take Latin for 5 years, and then I did it longer than that because I might as well.
But yeah, here's the incense I was looking for, Ben. And apparently everybody likes it.
Yeah, I gotta get some of that.
It's good stuff.
Oof. And then I found this stuff while I was looking for the incense.
What the hell is that?
That's henna.
Oh,
the ink.
I was painting on my daughter. She loved it.
Oh yeah. My nieces did that too some years and years back, but and they thought it was the best thing ever. Tattoos that last like a few days. Cool.
Yeah. I mean, I have actual tattoos, but she's like, no, I want something on me. Okay. All right. I'll make something. and I put it on her hand. I made it like it's some sort of a sleeve thing from her middle finger down, and she loved the heck out of that.
Yeah. That's pretty much how that's like the style of it, I guess. Fingertips all the way up the arm. Like when they do that. Well, there's with the ones I always see and the gals here that do it up their arms and stuff, up to about the forearm, give or take.
So I did that on my daughter. Had never done that before.
Did I say gals?
I did not get enough exposure to my father's first girlfriend.
Hello, gals, won't you come out tonight?
Oh, the gals. Yeah, it's like, welcome back to the 20s. Hey, gals.
So that's when the two dames.
Yeah, he saw the dame there. Yeah, she was quite the dame.
The gal pals.
Just putting on my zoot suit, gonna go up and do some out there swinging and stuff. Yeah.
Remember when Swing tried to do that thing in the 90s and we all said no?
When I was in India, since I spoke Hindi, and a lot of people, especially like Americans that go to India, don't speak Hindi. I ended up being like their little dancing monkey sometimes, because there's one time we were at one of the malls in Kolkata, and there was in India they call it henna mehendi, and there was somebody who was about to get married who was getting her bridal mehendi done, and so they're like, the Indians are like, hey, go up and tell her Shadi Mubarak. And I was like, and Shadi Mubarak means happy wedding. And so they're like, yeah, go tell her, American, go tell her. And I mean, I ended up doing it, and like, and of course you get the same response every time of like, oh, the white person knows Hindi, like what's going on? That's the response I get every time, but they think it's so funny to make me do that.
That's a great
pigs flying.
That's a great rabbit hole to go into on YouTube too, is people who are white or black or whatever, and they speak perfect Mandarin or Hindi or something like that, and then they go to these restaurants and they just like, so what would you suggest? And then they just like give them something bland, and then they just start asking follow-up questions, and they just get progressively more complicated in that language. I was like, ooh, that's slick. Ooh, that's slick.
Yeah, that one guy who has like one of the biggest channels that does that. Like he knows so many damn languages.
Oh, the white guy or the black guy?
The white guy.
Shama.
Yeah. He like learns all these languages.
I forgot my other homie's name. The other guy, there was a black guy that did that. He was a polyglot. He knew like, I think he was
like some of these people
like
are just like
he was fluent in like
gifted with languages. Yeah.
He was fluent in like 18 languages. Like he would learn a language in like 3 months.
Some people are just really good at that.
He would just sit there and without any kind of real prompting or anything, he would just sit there with the book and he would just read it, and then he would just go out and make videos talking to people, and by like video 10 he was nailing it. I'm like, what the bro, I don't even know what day it is. Like, don't even ask me the number. Like, what? How did you learn that?
Don't ask me to count in French.
Right.
Past 10, I mean.
Hey guys, I'm gonna take off. I gotta go take my dog for a walk, and then I gotta work in the morning. So, you guys all have a good night, eh?
You too. Have a nice night.
And just remember, D&D 3.5 rules, and Minecraft sucks.
Here we go. Oh, look at him.
Wise words.
He's gonna mic drop his way out of here. Is that his new thing he's trying?
A little stab into
the Minecraft sucks was directed at me.
Oh, okay.
That's me, no.
Like that now, Ollie.
Oh, my daughter plays Minecraft. I was like, what was that?
You disrespected her daughter, Ollie. How dare you?
Yeah, really, eh? Cut him out of your will.
Not very Canadian of you, Ollie.
Yeah. Oh, you know, you're not here.
Yeah. Now we can talk about
Warhammer. Sure, Steve.
The coolest, the most fun game that I played when I was younger than this was Counter-Strike. I love that one.
Does anyone play Death Stranding?
No.
I refuse to play Walk Around Simulator.
Is that what it is? Like, what is it?
You're delivering packages and trying not to fall over.
That's the game.
That's all it is.
I mean, I don't know for sure, but that's what it sure looks like.
Because I was like, is there like guns? Is there like
bottle?
Yeah, you just see the little baby floating around giving you thumbs up and stuff, and I'm like, what is this? Like, what are you supposed to do? I don't know if this is a game.
I'm not banning Ollie, Anton. Sorry.
I'll do it. Someone's got to be the bad guy. Sorry, Ollie. It is your time. Look at the pretty ducks.
Somebody want to know what it was called, Bolt?
So what was called? Death Stranding?
Death Stranding. It's a game.
Yeah, it's a game, but yeah, it's a walking simulator at its core.
Because it looks amazing.
You've got a big old... Yeah, it's gorgeous, but you got a big old pack, and you're delivering basically mail. And you've got to walk from point A to point B without falling over and losing your load. It's really all it's about.
Oh.
And then you pick up the story along the way. And I guess you have to be carrying a baby.
Yeah.
Like some weird, like...
Service.
It's a baby that's still in like a pod full of water and shit.
What?
Or liquid.
What?
It's like
it's
that's
not...
where I store my babies.
It's like incubating or something. I don't know.
Remember that liquid from Abyss?
I don't get it either. I didn't play it.
You should watch that movie
I've
again.
only watched people play it.
Yeah, I've watched it played before. That's all I remember about it, though. Is it's really just you don't want to fall over because you're carrying a pack full of messages or whatever. So,
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's that one. It's that one dude from The Walking Dead, the popular guy. I can't think of his name at the moment. Just walking around doing stuff.
It's Kojima.
Yeah.
Kalima. What?
I do that to Zero.
Do you?
Yeah.
Kalima,
when he's laying on his back, I just Kalima. Kalima. And he just kind of gives you that look like, quit fucking around, man. Quit fucking around, man.
Poor Zero. Such abuse there.
And people like it. I just don't get it. I'll never play it. I don't get it enough. So sorry.
Because I'm looking at like trying out some new shit.
You know what? You want to try out Pokemon like clone that's actually good?
What's that?
Nexomon.
Okay.
The original is better than the Nexomon evolution. So just plain Nexomon. I played the shit out of it on my Steam Deck. I bought one of these Steam Decks.
Nice.
How much is that?
They're expensive. This was like $800.
And that's a knockoff, right?
Oh, geez.
No, this is the
Actual?
Steam Deck. Not a knockoff Switch. It's just playing your computer games on a handheld.
Yeah, like this would be the Nintendo Switch on steroids, essentially.
Yeah.
It's juicing.
Like I can play my truck sim game on here.
I think that thing can even run like Windows or something like that.
Yeah, it can. Windows is far less taxing than the truck sim game.
Oh.
I was playing Spider-Man on it earlier.
Apparently, the only thing it can't do is Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Yeah, quit talking shit and get in here.
Well, I'm going to call this in a few minutes. So.
Way to go, Paul.
This is all Paul's fault.
Paul did it. Now Paul, look, he's going to bed now.
I'm
Hey,
tired, you guys.
Mikey.
Yes.
What's that
What's up
background
with
you
it?
have there? It looks a lot like Hayao Miyazaki, and I don't know why.
It looks like it's part of the Leaf Village from Naruto.
It is.
Really?
It's the school.
Yeah.
Don't
You don't
you
notice
see-
you can see the leaf. You can see the Leaf logo on the upper left.
No, the
Yeah,
worst
the leaf
part
village.
is that fucking swing that is in every sad moment in Naruto is right
Yeah.
there. That fucking swing set where he sat by himself and everyone fucking like what a shitty fucking village. This poor
my
kid
husband and my daughter are the ones that are watching it. I'm up here doing stuff with other people in like a StreamYard thing.
They're down there watching it.
Well,
That's when they're downstairs watching it.
Yeah,
they're watching
how
this.
I get the quiet up here.
They've clearly got their priorities set better than ours.
But if you guys have never watched Naruto, pretty much Naruto's family saves the village, kills themselves to save everyone's lives, and what does the village do in return? Treat their son like shit. Like they just are so mean to this kid.
I mean, to be fair, he does have the demon that threatened the village trapped inside of him.
That's not his fault.
That's true.
It's a kid.
True, but
screw that kid.
But plot points. No.
so every time in the show where Naruto would feel sad or miss his parents or anything like that, he would go to this fucking swing set by himself and just.
Well reasoned dropped $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Well reasoned.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, it's okay though.
A little bit.
Thank you so much.
Anton is 100%.
Yeah,
Sasuke is mean. Yep, that is an understatement, especially when you get to.
Well, I mean, I guess spoilers are kind of out the window. If you guys haven't seen Naruto, I guess that's kind of on you.
Last time I checked, they were like in the episode, and they're currently pissed at Sasuke. So that's all I know.
It's gonna get worse.
Sasuke good.
I mean, I got no problem. I mean, it's a 15-year-old. It's like a 20-year-old anime at this point.
Yeah.
No,
go ahead and spoil it. I'm never gonna watch it. It's fine.
Yeah, I haven't watched an episode since 2008. So
I tried to watch it with him. I'm like, meh. I'm gonna.
I watched like most of the first series. I didn't watch Naruto Shippuden though.
Oh, Shippuden's great.
But I know the plot for the most part because I spoil it for myself on the freaking wiki. So.
Oh
now they
man,
got Naruto Next Generation now too.
I bought one of the games, one of the Ninja Storms, and I guess the Ninja Storm goes off of the manga because there was people and we're like, who's this?
No,
what?
no.
I'm like, did the game just spoil the? God damn, dude.
Yeah.
Because they were so far behind on the on the English dub side.
And of course, people like Viz Media and all that, they want to make profit any way they can. Who gives a shit about spoilers?
Yeah, so we went
Four Kids is worse, but sorry.
We went to a store recently to buy some nerdy stuff. Yeah. And my husband and daughter looked at the posters, and there was a poster of Naruto, and there was this mountain stuff in the back. And apparently, they weren't at the point yet where one of the ladies that's on the mountain is on the mountain. And my husband's like,
the whole
spoiler.
Yeah.
Mountain.
Is Star Wars, is the Andor show any good?
I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I needed to hear. I'm downloading it now.
Probably the best thing they put out since The Mandalorian.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay.
You think it's better than Boba?
Yep.
Paul, it's cooler in German.
Somebody has a cat.
It's mine.
Not mine.
It's Rufus.
Yeah, well, I'm sure the cat has some expert opinions that they want to say on the matter.
They agree with that with me on that. That's what it was.
And
someone's dying in the background.
Thank you, Dave. Andor is okay. Not as good as Mando or Boba for me. And that is a correct opinion.
That's another thing that the two of them watched.
Yeah, correct opinion is an interesting phrase.
That's coming from somebody who really doesn't know much about the story of Andor. So if you go in knowing some of the background of who Andor is and how the rebellion started, you're like, oh, okay, I'm just waiting for this to happen. So I'm all excited now.
Where would someone have seen or heard of this stuff?
Through the books.
Oh, it was in the books. Okay.
Yep.
So the media that I've never paid any attention to.
Right. That's like when someone brings up some obscure Halo thing to me, and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" It's like, "Oh, it was in the fourth novel from." I was like, "Oh, okay."
I'm so glad, though. Come on, Mikey. I'm so glad that they're getting content from like the books into this media for the rest of us who aren't going to read the books. Like,
yeah, they just saved us so much time.
Well, I'm just saying, it's like there's so many books out there. There's so much Star Wars lore that exists, and a lot of it's really good.
Comic books.
Yeah, there's comic books. There's books. There's all sorts of stuff. Like the fact that they're finally putting some of this into live action, and it has a great budget, and it has like good writers. Like, I'm really, really happy with what they're doing with Star Wars right now, especially these shows.
The shows have been like we've been fucking spoiled.
Yeah, the shows are better than the movies for the last better than the last 6 movies. All of the shows have been.
I am looking so forward to Ahsoka.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, she's one of my favorites.
And I didn't even watch much of like her origin shit in
Clone Wars. Really?
Yeah, I didn't watch any Clone Wars and all that. I watched a little bit, not a lot.
Definitely worth a watch. That show definitely gives her some depth, and I really enjoy
And
that
Rebels.
one.
You got to watch Clone Wars and Rebels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I watched some of both, but I didn't watch all of it.
Definitely go back to because those two are great.
Yeah, and Rebels, Ahsoka is a great character, and Chopper. I fucking love Chopper. He's hilarious.
I felt like I was neglecting Star Trek, so I stopped digging into going through all the old Star Wars stuff, and I do need to watch all the animated Star Wars stuff.
If you like Star Trek, Brave New Worlds is fantastic.
I know. I just finished. I did Picard. I did Discovery, and then I started Strange New Worlds, but now I feel like now Neil's telling me I need to dig into a little bit more of some Star Wars stuff. So maybe I got to go to Rebels now. Maybe it's Rebels.
Yeah, you gotta do Rebels.
Nah.
Just
gotta do Rebels.
Do both simultaneously.
Yeah. You trying to kill me?
Gotta keep all your lore and straight.
I'll nerd overload. Going to full over nerd.
Dude, it's really good. That's really a great series.
I'm not a big fan of the Nintendo 64 animation, but hey.
Yeah, that was my turnoff, really. The stories were fine. My turnoff was the animation.
And actually, since it's in English, I don't even have to look at the screen half the time. So I won't have to look at the bad animation.
It's not bad animation.
I don't like
Which series are?
All like the Star Wars, Clone Wars, and the Rebels. Like that style.
I actually like that animation. The one I know the one that gets the fantastic reviews is that Clone Wars Gendy Tartakovsky got the 2D version that they did a long time before the actual Clone series. I mean, it's well done, but I personally prefer the CGI animation to it. It's just too bright for me.
Hey Neil, did you order your Razor Crest yet?
I have not ordered the Razor Crest yet, and I hear it's actually selling out.
While supplies last.
Well, the money lasts.
Right.
No, I'm okay with the money. It's yeah, I really got to get on it because if I buy any Lego set this year, it's going to be that one.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of want the castle too, like the 90.
Dude, that castle
is fucking but it's like the same price. It's like $500 up here.
The thing is, like, they want you to pay $500 for it, and it's the same size as any of the older castles that were like $100. It's just that it's way more detailed. So I feel like I'm getting gypped because it should. If it's right, make it 5 times bigger. Give me the same style of the old castles. Just make it 5 times bigger. I'd rather have had that.
Well, they've upped their prices anyways, like about $30 to $40 per set, give or take, depending on the piece count. So, your piece count will generally give you an idea of what the price is going to be. Right?
True.
I did just pick up. It's not a huge set, but you'll probably appreciate this one. I got Daniel Craig's Aston Martin.
Oh hell yeah!
Ooh,
Nice.
Nice.
So it comes with a little Daniel Craig figure in here too.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I got this year's for Christmas. What do you call them? The Advent calendars too. I got the Guardians of the Galaxy one, and I got the Star Wars one this year.
Oh, I saw Thor Love and Thunder. So I get what you guys were saying about the goats finally.
Oh shit! I gotta download that too.
They're the fucking best.
Is that one on the service?
Best part of the movie.
You have to check it.
They are the best in that fucking movie. That's why I had to get the Lego set because I had to have the goats.
Best part.
Nah, I gotta download that movie too.
Yeah.
That one on Disney Plus
I'm
already?
fucking charging in. It's just like the best thing ever. That made that movie for me.
Yeah, I was a big fan.
I am so behind with those. I haven't even watched Spider-Man No Way Home and anything afterwards.
That's so good. Do it. Do it.
Yeah,
do it. You will not regret
Is that
it.
one even on? Is that one on Disney? The reason I
yeah.
haven't seen it was because it wasn't on there for the longest time.
Yep, that's Doctor Strange is on there. Shang-Chi is on there. No Way Home is on
Which
there.
I have seen that one. I like
Shang-Chi's
Shang-Chi.
great.
I love how Neil said he was going to bed and then let it's just go to
And then we
shenanigans.
started talking nerdy.
I knew I could keep him up if we started talking about Lego.
Right? We know how to work the system, Neil.
I know. No, I am tired, and I really should go to bed. And I have finished rolling my joint. I was going to roll the joint first, man, if you remember. And then
I'm just saying, maybe we know how to work the system a little bit.
Maybe you do.
Hey, maybe don't remind them that we know that, all right? Maybe we'll get wise. Don't tell them.
Me get wise? Come on.
Cheers. Prost. L'chaim.
Wow.
So I missed.
Skull.
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 All right, yeah. No, I do gotta go to bed.
Yeah, I'm not usually a wine guy, but I had a bottle, so we're doing it tonight.
So let's drink the whole thing.
Well, no, this is only glass number 2, and I'm ending here. This is the last one.
Okay.
I don't generally
Being
drink, but I should
responsible.
probably get a.
We're being responsible. Yeah.
Definitely remember to grab a. Was it? Oh, is it glitter? Oh, there's something I really like. I need to grab it next time I'm on.
I bought a glass that fits an entire bottle, but I decided not to drink out of it tonight because I'm only having 2 glasses.
You don't chug wine, Ben.
We don't chug wine. No, and this is a more expensive wine from Portugal. I was treating myself, and we're not gonna chug this.
La-ti-da.
Had a little bit of.
You know, Portugal's over in Europe there, Neil.
Renowned for their wine.
Sure, I thought it was
Gotta
part of
love a good
Canada.
Moscato.
Yeah, that unknown province, Portugal.
I mean, if they would have had their way, Neil, yes.
What the fuck is going on here now? Another one of my crazy exes. I don't.
Interesting.
Oh, man.
Looks like Ronald McDonald for some reason.
Is she wearing a bra outside of the jumpsuit? She's wearing it over the jumpsuit.
At least it wasn't. At least it's not the elf lady, Neil.
Oh, no.
What's the girl?
Only wear your bras above the jumpsuit. Those go outside the jumpsuit.
What's the girl who plays Vicky Valancourt in Waterboy?
Oh God, I know who you're talking about, but I don't know her name.
And she's got like the craziest eyes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying that whoever is making the crazy ex-girlfriends are doing like picture suggestions. I'm just saying. Veruca, no.
Veruza
Balk. Yes.
Veruza Balk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
and
yeah,
And she was in
also
The Craft. Yeah. Whenever someone says they have like a crazy ex-girlfriend, like her fucking face just flashes like a lightning strike.
Is it a picture of her holding the sign that says "Want me to kill them"?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's a good actress, though. She's good at what she does.
There's so much that has to be thrown away with Waterboy, but there's so much gold.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so much gold.
Waterboy was hugely hit and miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She showed me her boobies, and I like them too.
For me, nothing will ever beat Happy Gilmore for Sandler for me.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore is the ultimate Sandler film.
Yeah.
Although I tend to ask about people's medulla oblongata a lot.
Something wrong with his medulla oblongata.
Here I am, partial to the Wedding Singer.
That's a good one.
That's how you can tell a person. What's your favorite Sandler flick?
You know, I
Big
I
Daddy.
have a lot of like for Spanglish.
Mine is Little
Big
Nicky.
Daddy's good too. Big Daddy's good too.
Spanglish is good because you actually see Adam Sandler attempting to act, and he's not terrible at it.
I didn't see Uncut Gems.
Was Adam Sandler in Grown Ups?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Love that one.
What do you want your name to be? Frankenstein. All right, Frankenstein.
And then it turns out that that's fucking
the twins.
Stewart's kid. Jon Stewart's kid.
No shit.
And Big Daddy, yeah, it's Jon Stewart's kid.
Wow.
It's the twins. It's the what's it called?
And Big Daddy?
Yeah, it's the ones who had the show. Sweet Life of Zach.
Cole
Oh,
and
yeah.
Dylan Sprouse.
No, the son or the kid that he's adopted, whatever that kid's name.
Julian.
He's played by he's the father is Jon Stewart.
Wait, what?
In one of his acting roles.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Jon Stewart is in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I need to watch that again.
Turns out he's the kid's dad.
Interesting.
Okay.
Sonny's roommate and Julian's biological father.
Kevin Garrity.
Yeah.
I'm going to bed. Good night, everybody.
All right.
What's going to bed?
I'm going to bed.
Right. Oh.
So, all you folks out there in chat, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. If you missed the interview, there's a link to it in the description box below where you can find out where you can stalk Real Pumpkin J on the social medias. And thanks to my amazing patrons. You guys are awesome. Couldn't do this without you. So thanks for all you do. And yeah, I'm tired. I can't even think straight right now. So I'm going to sleep. Don't worry, not right this second, but in a few minutes, right after I do my little thank you tweet that I usually do.
No sleeping on stream.
No sleeping.
Yes.
Thank you, tweet. That's what
Apparently,
they call that
Twitch
now?
doesn't like that if you fall asleep.
The money on the dresser usually.
Mm-hmm. The money's on the dresser. Get dressed.
Wow, there's money? Am I dreaming?
Yes.
That's weird. I had a dream once where I woke up holding it. In the dream, I had this huge pile of cash. I was like, yeah. And I woke up and I was like, holding my arms are in the air. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
Got wait.
All right, guys. Like the little ticky thingy down there says whatever they call those things. Banners, I think they call them. Yeah.
Sure.
Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence.
Agreed.
Well, you guys.
See, they think it's easy.
Right?
We've drained Neil of his power, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
No.
It ain't easy.
Like the late great Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And we'll see you guys next time.
Don't you forget that.
And a quick reminder, if you like all the tunes that you see wrapped around these shows, you can check it all out in the description box below to my Luminous on SoundCloud. We'll see you guys then.
Oh.